Hello guys, welcome back. Today we are doing a minifigure video about, Minecraft minifigure video about deciphering codes for the blind boxes for the minifigures. Yep, that's right! And today we have 3 special guests from my choice going to help me out with the video. For future videos, leave comments below on minifigures that 3 minifigures that you want to accompany for me for the video. And the first video I decided to pick these 3. So here we have Steve from the stop motion movie creator. Hello! Alex's Ba from Egyptian series. Hello! And Bastet from Egyptian series. Hello! And today they are going to be helping me teach you how to figure out codes. Now, you've probably seen a lot of other videos like the PS Toy Reviews and the Giggle Box and all those, but they never teach you, they tell you what's inside the boxes for a certain, sorry about that, batch code, but they don't tell you how to figure them out on your own. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you how to figure them out on your own. I have a few blind boxes here with me, not packed, they're just empty boxes. And I have everything I need to decipher the codes. So, Steve, what is our first question? The first question is, what is a code? Very good, Steve. That is our first question. I'm going to teach you in our first question, what does the code mean on the bottom of these boxes? So, if you guys will move aside. We have a Chinese mythology box here. So I'm going to teach you with this box. Alright, so if you look on the bottom, you'll see right down here there is numbers by that barcode. Those don't do anything. Don't confuse those with the real code. Up here you can see those little numbers right there. That is the code. So you can see that this code is made up of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 digits. Alright, you can see that the first 4 digits are numbers, then a 0, a BE, and then a 14. Alright, so the first 4 numbers is called the batch code. Now, if you've ever gone to the store and seen those big crates of the minifigure blind boxes, each one of those has its own separate batch code. So this box for Chinese mythology has the set batch code of 3128. Or is that that's an 8, yeah, 3128. So, that means any Chinese mythology minifigure boxes you collect from that crate will have the 3128 code. The second part is a 0, and then a B. There is always a 0 and a B after the first 4 numbers, so those aren't important. Then the next number, E, is important because 3128 is the batch code, E is the code. And so there are 13 minifigures in the Chinese mythology series. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that means there are going to have letters going up to M, because A would be the first one, M would be the last one, right? So this one is an E. So for this batch code, E only for this batch code was the Monkey King. And that means if you found one that's like maybe 2268, that would not be E. The Monkey King could even be a B, or maybe even an M. So that could always be different. You always want to know that you know it from the batch code before you open it. If you find a different batch code, never open it if you don't want to risk it. Last number is a 14 because that's the series number, series 14. The last number is always a series number. So like over here we have a spooky series box. I have some writing on it. But as you can see at the very last part is a 9 after the C. It's upside down. But right there's a 9 after the C. These boxes are kind of confusing. But, yeah. So that is how you identify it. If you have any questions, leave them below. But now I'm going to ask Alex's Ba what our next second question is going to be. Hello guys, welcome back. I'm glad you're back on the screen here. So Alex's Ba, what is our second question? Alright, go ahead. Well, the second question is, how do you figure out the code on your own? Yep, that is indeed our second question. Sorry there, Steve. So now, the second question is, how do you figure it out on your own? Alright, so that is a very good question, probably the best one out of all three. I'm going to teach you how to do it. It is different for every series. So if I can scoot this back a little bit. Let's see, I have a spooky series box here. I've also got this Greek mythology box. And we'll pull up an achievement box. Alright, so the orders are all different for these. Actually, the Greek mythology box. Let's do this cute box. So we have a Series 18 over here, Series 9, and Series 16. So what we're going to do is, I have a pamphlet over here that basically each series has its own order of figures. Okay? It's going to be confusing, but I'm going to go into it. For achievement, the code always goes, so like, let's say, for this batch code, this is an A box, let's say, and it was the Haggler. Okay, so you know it's the Haggler. Okay, so what you can do is you can look up any videos that you want for a full code list. Just look up one video of one person opening up all boxes A through M. And then write the characters down in the order from A to M. And then, now that you found your Haggler is A, put an A next to the Haggler. Okay? Now, what's below the Haggler? So even if your Haggler was C, if your Haggler was C, that means Beam Me Up is D. Beam Me Up always follows the Haggler. After Beam Me Up, always comes Monster Hunter. After Monster Hunter, always comes When Pigs Fly, and so on. I have a full code set here. If you want me to show you them, I can, or if you'd like to look them up and have faster, that would be okay too. But, so the Haggler is A. Okay, so put it by your thing, and then just line all the other numbers up. Same goes for these two boxes. So we can look under the bottom. This box was a Steve in the Creeper hoodie. I don't really think that was what it's supposed to be. I think somebody replaced it. I think it was supposed to be Alex with Enderman hoodie. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. Because what we can do is, so we grab the full list of Halloween minifigures, and I have one here. And I believe the order, don't pay attention to the letters on the box. This is fake. Most of it. Some of it's real, but just don't take it. Yeah. I'm going to leave it at that. This was before I understood codes. So, we have A is the mutant squid, just like it says, but then again, don't pay attention to the letters. A was a mutant squid. B was the Black Widow spider. C was Alex, I believe. D is Steve. And so on. So if you look at the whole thing and line up the numbers, so let's say you get Skelepig in an I box, well that would mean after the Skelepig follows the gas lantern, always. So that would mean gas lantern would be J. So like if the Skelepig were A, gas lantern would be B. Got it? Alright, now I'm going to ask Bastet for our third question. Hi guys. Alright Bastet, what is our third question?
Alright, the third question is, what if you know the order of the characters, but you don't know any of the letters for the characters for that certain batch code?
An excellent question. And this is one of the most disappointing answers. Alright, might as well just say it. If you find a batch code that you've never seen, like let's say I'm going to use an aquatic box this time. So like this one, I don't think the camera can see it, but it is 0689. So that's what that is. If you've never seen this before, you're like, well, I do know this other batch code for aquatic, but it's not here anymore. It looks like somebody emptied out the box. Well, and then you're like, oh, I had the whole collection except for the Guardian of Treasure, and I saw it the other day, just didn't have money to get it. Now I'm just going to have to figure out this one. Oh wait, how do I do it? Well, the only way to do it is open a box. And not open a box before you buy it. You have to buy it first because it's bad to open it before you buy it. But you basically buy a box. You don't have to leave the store if you want to keep shopping, but just go to a bench after you checked out. Open the box, and let's see, this was for this batch code, this was the Trapped Enderman. So you got a J Trapped Enderman. You're like, okay, so that means now that I have this list of aquatic with me, even though I did waste about $3.76, I still have some more money. Maybe I can get my chase figure. Alright, so it is sad, but you do have to buy a box if you don't know it. But before you buy it, make sure to look it up just in case somebody has a full codes list with them. And, so yeah. That was our third question. So basically, if you have the Trapped Enderman and a J box for this one, you still have enough money to buy one more. Alright? Well, I'm going to bring out my code pamphlet here. See if I can get it up. I'm not going to be able to see it on the screen, but let's see. Here we have the, so we got 15, series 15 over here. And the order is going to be, alright, so if you get the Trapped Enderman in a J box, the Guardian with the Treasure is going to be in an M box. So you walk back to the register and find out that there is an M box there. Buy it and you are happy. You've completed your aquatic set. Alright, that is going to be the end of this video. I hope it was helpful. And leave any comments below if you want me to answer any of your questions, if some of this video didn't make sense for you, or whatever. I would also like to give a shout out to our special guest today. We got Steve, Alex's Baw, and Bastet. Thank you all for participating and giving us our questions. And yeah, so thank you also, you guys out there in the audience, for watching. And so I'm not sure when the next video is going to be published, but I'm going to prove to you that these are right. And not that I just made this all up, because I already had these figures from guessing. So I'm not sure when it's going to be published, but I'm going to film it next Friday or Saturday. Going to go to a few stores, or a couple stores, and pick out some boxes. I'm going to show you that they are right. Okay? So until then, we are going to have to say bye. Bye! Bye! Bye!